Solo Sikoa just threatened the two most dangerous men on SmackDown and he has no idea how badly he just miscalculated. Solo Sikoa walked up to Royce Keys backstage on SmackDown this Friday night and said 5 words that should go down as the single most self-destructive thing the tribal chief of the MFTs has done since Jacob Fatu walked out on him. He looked Keys dead in the face, a man who had just run the entire MFT faction off single-handedly minutes earlier, a man who had just finished embracing Jacob Fatu in a show of brotherhood that the entire SmackDown roster witnessed and told him, "You need an answer soon." Not a request. Not an invitation. A deadline. A demand. Solo Sikoa, whose faction is already fracturing from the inside, whose grip on SmackDown power has been slipping week by week since Fatu's departure, whose own stablemate Tama Tonga just got pinned clean in the middle of the ring while Solo watched and did nothing. That man walked up to Royce Keys and tried to recruit him with a threat wrapped in an offer. And earlier that same night, the same Solo Sikoa stood at ringside and watched Jacob Fatu receive a personal pep talk from Nick Aldis, embrace Royce Keys in a moment of genuine brotherhood, and walk out of that building with momentum and fire heading into Backlash. Solo saw all of it. He processed all of it. And his response was to walk up to the man Jacob Fatu just called his brother and say, "I need an answer soon." Solo Sikoa did not just threaten Royce Keys on SmackDown. He handed Jacob Fatu a weapon. And Backlash is tomorrow night. Every single detail of what happened in Jacksonville needs to be broken down right now because this story is moving faster and getting more dangerous than anyone in WWE management fully appreciates. Before Solo Sikoa ever opened his mouth to Royce Keys, something happened backstage on SmackDown that set the entire tone for everything that followed. And it is the detail that makes Solo's subsequent threat look not just desperate but genuinely delusional. Nick Aldis pulled Jacob Fatu aside backstage and told him to go home, get some rest, and make Backlash his night tomorrow, and then shook Fatu's hand. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/wrestling/breaking-news/live/wwe-raw-life and now-april-2-7-results-date-221500221.html. The SmackDown general manager personally wished Jacob Fatu well the night before his World Heavyweight Championship match. That alone is a statement about how this company views Fatu's trajectory. But what happened immediately after that conversation is the moment that changes everything. Royce Keys approached Fatu right there in that corridor and reminded him that Fatu is from the streets and has never been afraid of any man who breathes the same air as him, telling him to go whip himself up because he is all gas and no brakes. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/wrestling/breaking-news/live/wwe-raw-life and now-april-2-7-results-grades-updates-tonight-is-roman-reigns-hyphen-roman-reigns-hyphen-response-the-hyphen Jacob-Fatu read that again carefully. Royce Keys, a man the Usos warned just hours earlier, a man Solo desperately wants in his faction, a man who WWE has positioned as one of the most physically imposing new forces on SmackDown, looked at Jacob Fatu the night before the biggest match of his career and told him he is built for this moment. He reminded Fatu of who he is at his core. And then Fatu and Keys embraced a genuine moment of brotherhood witnessed by anyone in that backstage corridor who happened to be watching. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/wrestling/breaking-news/live/wwe-raw-life and now-april-2-7-results-grades-updates-tonight-is-hyphen-roman-reigns-hyphen-response-the-hyphen Jacob-Fatu Solo Sikoa, as Keys walked away from his embrace with Fatu, Solo Sikoa appeared and got directly in his face. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/wrestling/breaking-news/live/wwe-raw-life and now-april-2-7-results-grades-updates-tonight-is-hyphen-roman-reigns-hyphen-response-the-hyphen Jacob-Fatu Solo Sikoa watched Royce Keys embrace Jacob Fatu, the man Solo views as his greatest betrayer, the man who turned his back on the MFTs, the man who is now 24 hours away from potentially taking the World Heavyweight Championship and using it as a weapon against everything Solo has built, and his response was to immediately confront the man Fatu just called his brother. Solo told Keys directly that last week Keys was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time and then offered him a spot in the MFT family tree, telling Keys he needed an answer soon. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/wrestling/breaking-news/live/wwe-raw-life and now-april-2-7-results-grades-updates-tonight-is-roman-reigns-hyphen-response-the-hyphen Jacob-Fatu-221500221.html. Let's break apart every layer of that approach because it reveals exactly how Solo Sikoa's mind works and exactly why it is going to be his downfall. First, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. That is Solo's way of minimizing what Keys did. Keys ran the entire MFT faction off. He saved Damian Priest from a 3-on-1 beatdown. He stood in that ring alone against Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tala Tonga and sent them retreating, and Solo reduced that to being in the wrong place at the wrong time. He cannot bring himself to acknowledge that Keys dominated them, because acknowledging that would mean acknowledging weakness. And Solo Sikoa does not do weakness even when weakness is standing right in front of him covered in evidence. Solo told Keys he could have a spot in the MFT family tree and that he needed an answer soon. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/wrestling/breaking-news/live/wwe-hyphen-raw-hyphen-live-hyphen-april-2-7-hyphen-results-hyphen-tonight-is-hyphen-roman-reigns-hyphen reasons he becomes genuinely fascinating as a character study because he framed a recruitment pitch as a deadline. He did not say I would love to have you on our team, think about it, let's talk. He did not say I see what you can do and I want that working for me, name your terms. He said you need an answer soon, as in this offer expires. As in if you do not decide quickly, the window closes. As in I am doing you a favor by offering this and you should be grateful enough to respond on my timeline. That is not how you recruit someone you genuinely want. That is how you issue an ultimatum to someone you are afraid of losing to the other side. Solo Sikoa is not recruiting Royce Keys from a position of power and confidence. He is recruiting him from a position of desperation and fear that Keys is already in Jacob Fatu's orbit, fear that Fatu is building something that could destroy the MFTs entirely, fear that after tomorrow night at Backlash everything Solo has constructed on SmackDown could be rendered completely irrelevant. And Royce Keys is smart enough to read every single one of those signals. The question is what does he do with them? Here is the most important detail of the entire Solo Sikoa and Royce Keys confrontation, and it is the detail that every wrestling fan watching SmackDown needs to sit with before Backlash tonight. Royce Keys did not say yes. He got in Solo Sikoa's face. Keys got directly in Sikoa's face when Solo approached him. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/wrestling/breaking-news/live/wwe-hyphen-raw-hyphen-live-hyphen-april-2-15002-2.html, and he did not immediately accept the offer of a spot in the family tree. A man who wanted to be in the MFTs would have said yes. A man who was even genuinely considering it would have said let me think about it, or I'll get back to you, or something that indicated the offer had appeal. Keys got in Solo's face. That is not the body language of a man weighing his options. That is the body language of a man who has already made his decision and is deciding how directly to communicate it. And consider the full picture of what Royce Keys witnessed and experienced on SmackDown in the span of a few hours. He saw Jacob Fatu receive a personal send-off from the general manager of SmackDown. He gave Fatu a genuine pep talk rooted in real brotherhood. He embraced Fatu in front of the entire backstage area. He destroyed Tama Tonga in the ring while Solo Sikoa refused to let his own stablemate interfere. And then Solo walked up and offered him a spot in the faction he just watched fail with a deadline attached. If you are Royce Keys, and you have watched all of that unfold in a single night, which side of this war looks like the future? Which side looks like it is building something real? And which side looks like a man desperately trying to patch the holes in a sinking ship before the water rises too high? Step back and look at the full picture of what Jacob Fatu has assembled heading into Backlash at WWE's first ever premium live event in Tampa, Florida. He has Royce Keys, one of the most physically dominant new superstars on SmackDown, in his corner emotionally and potentially operationally. He has the genuine respect and personal well wishes of Nick Aldis, the SmackDown general manager. He has the moral authority of a man who spent 12 years grinding for everything while his family got rich and famous without reaching back to help him. He has the sympathy of Jimmy Uso, who admitted on Raw that he understands where Fatu is coming from. And he has the momentum of 3 consecutive weeks putting Roman Reigns on the mat with the Tongan death grip. Solo Sikoa watched all of that build, and his response was to approach Fatu's newest ally with a deadline-driven recruitment pitch. Reports indicate that WWE's creative direction around Royce Keys has been deliberately kept ambiguous, with both the MFTs and the Fatu orbit pulling at him simultaneously to create maximum tension and unpredictability heading into the summer booking period. WWE, https://www.shows/raw/2026-04-27, that ambiguity is the most dangerous thing in SmackDown's landscape right now. Because when Keys finally makes his decision, when he plants his flag on one side of this war, the balance of power on the blue brand shifts permanently. And Solo Sikoa has given him every reason to plant it against the MFTs. Solo Sikoa runs the MFTs. He controls the family tree. He decides who is in and who is out. He stripped Jacob Fatu of his championships. He wrote Fatu off television. He replaced him with Tama Tonga and then stood at ringside and watched Tama Tonga get pinned clean while refusing to allow interference. And now the night before Jacob Fatu challenges Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship at Backlash, Solo walked up to the man Fatu just called his brother and issued a deadline-driven ultimatum dressed up as an offer. Solo told Keys he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time last week and offered him a spot in his family tree with the demand that he needed an answer soon. Yahoo Sports, https://sports.yahoo.com/wrestling/breaking-news/live/wwe-raw-life and now-news/hyphen-raw-life-and-live-hyphen-news/221500221.html. Solo Sikoa thinks he is recruiting an asset. What he actually did was confirm to Royce Keys exactly what kind of leader he is, the kind who minimizes your strength, frames your dominance as an accident, and puts a time limit on your value. Jacob Fatu told Keys he is all gas and no brakes. Solo Sikoa told Keys he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. The contrast could not be more stark. Drop your predictions in the comments right now. Does Royce Keys join Jacob Fatu and blow Solo Sikoa's entire operation apart? Does Keys appear at Backlash tonight and change the outcome of the World Heavyweight Championship match? And is Solo Sikoa's grip on SmackDown already finished? Share this video, hit subscribe, and stay locked in with Wrestling News CC because the war for SmackDown Soul starts tonight in Tampa.